Hi, folks. John Adamson with Seeking Light. I was just contemplating a little bit about an article I saw the other night that the board that oversees nursing licensure, I forget the name of it, is considering a measure by which nurses can have disciplinary action brought against them by their state boards, maybe even nationally, if they are said to be spreading misinformation concerning the recent, you know, that illness that everybody talks about for the last over a year and a half. And what's really concerning is there's going to be some that will say, we have the truth, the nursing boards, and any nurse that goes against our truth will therefore be subject to liability, including up to losing his or her license. And, the people that they're targeting, nurses or doctors, I mean, the AMA has also said basically the same thing. The people that they are targeting are often bringing up alternative viewpoints on how to treat, address concerns about the hokey pokey, things like that, that they just flat out disagree with. But it's not just disagreement, it has to do with lies. Yes, lies. And if it's not an outright lie, a suppression of the truth. So obviously, there's a slight difference, but the intent is still the same: lying and suppression of the truth. So, what do I mean by that? I can tell you a bold faced lie, which is lying, of course. And then I can also withhold truth because I know if I withhold that truth, it might benefit me. That's also another form of lying. Now, lying is as old as mankind. Adam and Eve in the garden, Satan, the father of lies, lies to Eve when he says, "You will not surely die," when she talks about taking the fruit and the consequences thereof. We also know in the book of Exodus, in the Ten Commandments, Exodus 20, verse 16, "You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor." It's, the concept of lying has been around for a long time, and there are consequences to those lies. Here's a couple verses to consider when we think about rulers and companies that purposely withhold truth in order to benefit themselves. And I'm not saying either side of the aisle is totally guiltless in this area, because frankly, we all have lied. Every single one of us has either told an outright lie or withheld truth to our benefit at some point in our life. But here's Proverbs 19:9 says, "A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes out lies will perish." You think of Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of people feel that he died without facing punishment, but that's not true. He got his. He's going to get it in a way that we can't possibly imagine here on Earth. He's facing the consequences even now, and will for eternity. Not anything I'd wished upon anybody, but he was an unrepentant liar. Where's another verse that we can look at? Proverbs 21, verse 6. "The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a snare of death." The getting of treasures. There's a certain pharmaceutical company out there that is promoting a certain pill that they're working on getting out, that'll cost a whole lot of money, that they are saying is clinically much more effective than alternative cheap pills. You may know the drugs I'm talking about, and they're lying. They've helped perpetuate the lie because of lucre. So Proverbs 21:6 again, the getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a snare of death. Oh, they'll reap their billions here on earth, absolutely. But if they go to the grave unrepentant, boy, are they going to get it for perpetuating the lies. And anyway, that's just my brief thought for today. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm not sure I'll do much this holiday week, but I may as topics come up. Things have been, from what I've seen, relatively quiet regarding healthcare mandates, OSHA mandate, etc. It's probably going to be a little while before we hear anything new on that. So I might address other topics. By the way, I'm working on my course on medical mandates, practical ethics applied to medical mandates. So that's coming along, and I have no idea when I'm going to get it done. It'll get done when it's done. But I'm hoping that that'll be able to be rolled out at some point with some continuing education company. Anyway, John Adamson with Seeking Light. Take care, and God bless.